the last grocery shop before Christmas.
I'll start out the month feeling like I'm going to be really present, I'm going to be really engaged, I'm going to enjoy each moment and not be constantly looking forward to the next moment. Like, it doesn't get much better than that as an author. It really doesn't.
Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 28. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea, a full-time university writing instructor and a part-time content creator and indie author. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. And today I actually remembered to do that intro. I've started editing yesterday's vlog and I completely forgot. Don't know how that happened. So sorry about that, but we got it today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It is good to have you all here. It is Friday, which means it's Whole Foods Day. So I've got Mom in the car. She's focusing on driving. And we are on our way to Whole Foods to do the last grocery shop before Christmas. Although Mom will have to run out, or someone will have to run out on Monday or Tuesday? Monday. Christmas Eve. Someone's gonna have to go out on Christmas Eve to get the oysters for the oyster stew that Mom always makes on Christmas Eve. So that's a Severson family tradition. That was a Grandpa Bob tradition, right?
Yeah, it's Norwegian.
But that was his side of the family.
Yeah, and Grandma Leela's too.
Oh, did she as well?
Oh, the Jacobsons.
The Jacobsons. Yeah, on my dad's side of the family, there's a lot of Norwegian going back through all the different branches. And then a little bit of Scottish as well, and some English, but like...
And it fit in with my Italian feast of 7 fishes.
Yeah, so...
But we never did 7.
No.
I couldn't get these guys to like 7 seafood items.
I mean, Lisa probably would now.
Lisa would.
And Dad would probably do it now.
No.
No?
No, he doesn't like shrimp, he doesn't like lobster, he doesn't like crab. He likes fish. But I remember when we went to our relatives in Rochester, they would do eel and tomato sauce and octopus and fried fish, which most of the kids love, fried shrimp, and all clams. We always did clams. But anyways, 7 different types. Or
Yeah,
7 different ways.
I'm not that. All of that sounds lovely if that's what you like. That does not sound yummy to me. But we do try to maintain some of the different traditions of the different heritages within the family between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Either through the meals we cook for dinner or the desserts and Christmas cookies that we have, things like that. So we've got a few things.
Blended families with multiple heritages.
Yeah, blended families with multiple heritages. Blending the heritages, basically. So
we've done Norwegian meat cakes.
We've only done that one year.
Pasties.
They were really good. Cornish pasties we normally do for New Year's Eve.
Never did Scottish haggis.
No.
Nobody was into that. Let alone finding the ingredients.
I feel like that just would have to be done a very particular way to be good.
I don't have any Scots. It's Andrea from her dad's side.
Yeah. So we've got a few things on the list for today. And then I have to get back to my place not too late, but you made good time getting over to me this morning.
Yeah, the traffic's not as bad.
It wasn't as bad as last time.
Still was icky at the 51, but still not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to get gas.
Yeah. So I've got physical therapy later this afternoon. But other than that, it's just vlog editing and relaxing is the only thing on the agenda for today. I could not wake up this morning. I woke up at 5:30, wanted to just doze for a little bit, and then next thing I knew, I had actually fallen back asleep, and it was 7:25.
Oh, well that's good. I woke up at 4:48 and couldn't fall back asleep at all.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't really want to sleep until 7:25, so I would have gotten some vlog editing done before Mom got here, but that didn't work out. So I'll have to do that later
Get here
today.
and get shopping before the hordes.
Yeah, because it's just getting busier and busier and busier each day, each week.
Horde there right now.
Yeah.
Which we shall be a part of.
Yeah, which we will be part of the horde.
Other people will call us the horde.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get our Whole Foods shop done for the week and for Christmas. I also have one final gift card gift that I need to buy at Whole Foods today, and then I will be officially done with my Christmas shopping. Other than the few things I'm still waiting to arrive, I can start getting things wrapped as well. So yeah, come with us to Whole Foods and we'll see what we can find.
Okay, I'm home. Coffee has been acquired. I'm back from Whole Foods and I've popped out to physical therapy. I've checked my P.O. box and I've stopped by Press to get some vlog editing fuel. It's decaf, but it's still a nice treat while I'm editing Vlogmas. So I need to go, I'm gonna go change and get nice and cozy and crash on the couch and finish editing the vlog. It is 3:19. So I want to try to be done editing this vlog by like 5. I feel like 5 would be really nice. If I could finish by 5, that would be great. Because then I'd have a good few hours in the evening tonight to watch a couple movies and just relax and have a nice quiet night here at home. As I said earlier, it's Friday. So it just feels like, even though I'm on winter break, like tomorrow is winter solstice. And I really just want a nice, super quiet, super calm, just relaxing day doing as little as possible tomorrow. I'm not going to focus on any other chores or tasks, probably just some laundry because I'm still trying to get through laundry before Christmas so that I've got cute stuff to wear for Christmas. But yeah, like I really don't want to do a whole lot tomorrow. And Sunday, kind of the same thing. Like these are the last 2 days before I feel like the Christmas festivities start kicking off on Christmas Eve on Monday. So I feel like I've run all my errands, I've done all my shopping. All that's left I need, and this will be something I do on Sunday probably, I need to film my what I'm giving for Christmas video and I need to wrap all the gifts. There aren't that many this year, so I think both the video and wrapping will go pretty quickly on Sunday. So yeah, I really just want to relax like from tonight through Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are going to be still cozy and fun, but a lot of family stuff like over at the house and driving over there and back and forth and stuff. So I know that it's just gonna feel very busy and full on with big meals and lots of cooking and running around the kitchen helping Mom and Lisa and stuff. So I just want a couple days here at home where I'm like, this week has been really fun. Don't get me wrong, it's been so much fun going out and meeting up with my friends and doing lots of social things and going shopping and seeing the decorations and the lights and stuff like that. That's been so much fun, and I definitely try to do those sorts of things each December. But I'm also now ready to like just have a couple days to myself where I don't have to run out to a store. I don't have to run any errands. I'm all done with appointments. Physical therapy today was my final appointment of 2024. So I won't have any appointments now until after the new year. I'm just ready to relax and like really zone out, like really properly zone out. I won't get to do that as much as I would like before Christmas. After Christmas, I'm not going to exist to the rest of the world after Christmas. And I am looking forward to that so much. But like tomorrow, I'm looking forward to just going for a beautiful sunrise hike, be outside for a little while, and then just come back here and have a super cozy day. Read and watch movies and yeah, just really relax. But I want to do a bit of that tonight as well. I definitely want to relax this evening. So even though it is only not even 3:30 yet, I want to go get changed into some comfy cozy pajamas, just start really kind of winding down, and I'll get the rest of this vlog edited. It shouldn't take me too long, and then just watch a movie or something. I just feel like this year is going fast. This holiday season is going by fast. December has just felt like it has raced by. And that's partly due to Tamsin's visit, but I don't think that's the only reason it's felt like it's like this year has just been going by fast. So I think even if Tamsin hadn't come to visit, it would have still felt like it was going really fast. And like, there's nothing I can do to slow it down. And being sad or upset about how fast it's going isn't going to make it feel any better. Like, I really do have to just enjoy every second I possibly can while it lasts. And I feel like these last few days before Christmas are a real test in being mindful and intentional and super present and super aware. It's so easy to get distracted and get caught up in the errands and the cooking and the baking and the shopping and the wrapping and time out with friends. And sometimes even when we're out with our friends, we're still thinking about the shopping and the baking and the cooking and the wrapping and the this and the that we're not even fully present with our friends. And so it's really easy to get distracted like that. And that's a huge part of why December just feels like it runs away with me, because I'm kind of like a kid in a candy store. I'm just running around like, it's amazing, this is all amazing. And in the process of that, I'm not actually like slowing down and stopping to enjoy stuff. Like, I'm not stopping to enjoy the candy store, so to speak. So my brain just kind of goes into this chaos mode of, it's December and it's magic and it's Christmas and it's wonderful and oh look, it's Santa and look at these decorations, and my brain is a pinball machine and it's just so excited and so overstimulated that I get to like December 20th and my brain is like, but wait, where'd December go? How are we 2/3 of the way through it and Christmas is just a few days away? Like, how did that happen? Well, it happens because I'm so busy doing all these things. I'm not stopping to actually like be present during any of these things. And I've definitely gotten better over the years, but there's still a lot of progress to be made, because I still feel like the month just, I'll start out the month feeling like I'm going to be really present, I'm going to be really engaged, I'm going to enjoy each moment and not be constantly looking forward to the next moment. Then I just get sucked into the magic of December and I stop being quite so present. And then I get to a few days before Christmas. Because for me, I feel like Christmas starts on like the 23rd in terms of celebrating with the family and having lots of yummy food and all of our different traditions. We're doing a lot of prep on the 23rd, and then we've got a whole like routine and tradition as far as meals and stuff for Christmas Eve, but then there's Christmas Day, and there's lots of stuff that we do on Christmas Day, and like Mom and I will go hiking on both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and there's something like that we do each of those days. So it really feels like I just have today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And Sunday is probably going to be filled with wrapping and stuff. So I'm going to make it cozy. I'm going to make it lovely. But Sunday is going to be a day where I have stuff that like needs to be done. It's not going to be a total rest day. Although I didn't buy that many gifts this year. So I do think that wrapping is probably going to go faster this year, and most of what I got are little things, and I just feel like smaller gifts are easier and faster to wrap than big bulky gifts. So I don't think wrapping is going to take too long. So I think Sunday will still be pretty relaxing. But yeah, I can't believe it. And by the time you're watching this vlog, you'll be watching this on Sunday, and Vlogmas is definitely another reason why I feel like my Decembers go by so fast. But Vlogmas also probably forces me to be a bit more mindful and present than I would otherwise. So on the one hand, daily vlogging every day in December and all the editing, it's one more task on my list of things to do throughout the month, and so it's one more thing each day. Like, it'll take me 2 to 3 hours to edit one of these vlogs, and so there's 2 or 3 hours of my day that's gone, lost to editing. But the filming of Vlogmas, it gets me to stop and like look at whatever situation I'm in and like think, okay, what can I film of this? How can I capture this? Like when it comes to the B-roll, it makes me be very mindful and very aware of my surroundings and think, how can I capture this moment for the vlog for you all to enjoy, but also for me to be able to enjoy if I look back on these, or when I look back on these vlogs, because I do like rewatching Vlogmas every now and then. And then editing the vlogs also is a kind of mindfulness activity in a way, because I get to relive the really cool moments from the day, and I get to see things through, like, I've already experienced it through my own eyes, but then I get to relive it through the lens of my camera. So Vlogmas is a real catch-22. It does make the month go by faster. I do feel like since I've started vlogging, Christmas, like December, just goes by so much faster now than before I was a vlogger, because the act of vlogging and the act of the event of that is Vlogmas does make the month go by faster. But it also makes me a lot more present than I feel like I've ever been in the past, and it allows me to relive some really special moments. So like, pros and cons, like there are definitely, like I don't really like how fast I feel like doing Vlogmas makes the month go by, but I also really love that it gets me to like slow down in the moment as I'm going about my day, to like capture, to like think about what of this situation can I capture on camera? What am I noticing? You know, what would make a really cool shot? What would look nice in the vlog? But then that gets me to appreciate my tree or my other decorations, or the decorations when I'm out running errands or things like that. So overall, the pros far outweigh the cons of doing Vlogmas. Like, I don't think, even if I stopped doing YouTube throughout the rest of the year, or really drastically scaled back on how often I uploaded, like even if I switched, like dropped down to doing like 1 video a month or something wild like that, I would never do that. But like, even if I did, I think I would still always do daily vlogs in December, because Vlogmas is not for everyone. And I see content creators on this platform struggle with it every year. And I know it's not easy, and I know it's not for everyone, and it's not going to work for every channel, but I love it. I do. I absolutely love it. So there's a bit of a ramble about December and how fast it goes and my love for Vlogmas. But speaking of Vlogmas, I've got Vlogmas day 27 is what I'm working on right now, I believe. And it is not going to edit itself, so I need to go finish editing that. So I'm gonna go get all cozy and comfy and get that vlog edited, and then we can just fully relax for the rest of the evening.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why
I need to stand up. It's 5:38. The sun is pretty much down. Yeah, it got up to 72 degrees inside, and it is finally now back down to 72 degrees outside. So I can open up all the windows, and it looks like outdoor lights aren't yet on. So it should be coming on shortly. Peonies are, I hope they open. I really hope they open, otherwise that will have been a waste of $14. I love peonies, and they're so hard to find here in Arizona because whether they are Northern Hemisphere peonies in June-ish or Southern Hemisphere peonies in December, like, we only get them twice a year. So clearly it's like Northern and Southern Hemisphere whenever they're in season. But even then, it's really hard to get them, and they're never quite like as nice as they would be if they were grown more locally and we didn't have to have them flown in from who knows where. Sorry. Just gotta get all the windows open, get the airflow going again. And I cannot hold my camera, with my left arm, my left shoulder. Ooh. Earlier at physical therapy, I need to get my cup and my plate. I had a lovely snack of gingerbread men and some of my advent calendar. I'm very behind on my advent calendars, and I have 2 this year thanks to Tamsin. I had already bought one, and then she bought me one and brought it from England. So I had I caught up on the Cadbury one today, earlier with my coffee. I need to catch up on the German chocolate one. But now at physical therapy earlier, this shoulder is not good. It's really not good. I actually probably should put some heat on it tonight while I'm watching a movie. And my physical therapist was like, so what do you think you did? What do you think messed it up? And I thought it could be sleeping on the couch at my parents' house when Tamsin and I were over there. But now I'm starting to wonder if maybe it was vlogging. Maybe I was holding my camera out with my left hand and didn't realize, and it probably like just repetitive strain, just like starting vlogging for Vlogmas early. Maybe it was just a few too many days of just, this shoulder is already like weak. It's already not good. So it would be very easy for me to strain it just holding a relatively lightweight camera. The Canon G7X is not a super heavy camera, but it is heavy enough that if I'm not careful, I could really hurt myself. So, oh, now that actually kind of makes the most sense. Like, the more I think about it, it could still be a combination of things, but that really could be the biggest contributing factor. I need to stop. I probably need to use a tripod, because then I can hold the tripod and I don't have to extend my arm as far out, because I can just like, that would probably put strain on my wrist. So maybe I need to think, I probably need to just not vlog while moving around. I probably just need to have the camera sitting on something when I'm talking to it. Ugh, yeah. Anyway, Vlogmas Day 27 is finally edited. That took longer than it should have. I just was very distracted. I kept switching to doing other things, like, oh, I wanted to look up this on Amazon, and oh, I needed to check this, and I was texting my dad at one point, and like I just kept getting pulled from editing. And yeah, so that made it take probably about 30 minutes longer than it should have. I feel like I kept leaving for like a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. It probably added up to about 30 minutes, so it's not ideal. So it is now 5:45, so I need to get dinner sorted. I got some spaghetti and meatballs at Whole Foods. They're like ready to heat, pre-made meals. I got these, I knew this was going to happen too. So I got some of these with Tamsin. One of the nights that she was here, I think it was one of the last nights, we went to watch the sunset out at the park, and then we went to Whole Foods and got dinner, and I picked up this pack of spaghetti and meatballs. I said at the time, part of me wants it to be good because I want to have a nice meal tonight, but part of me also hopes it's not good because I don't need something to be really, really amazing and then I want more of it. And it's not really, really amazing, but it's definitely good. So yeah, I bought a second pack of it today. I'm gonna have that in a moment. I need to do dishes. I've got like, there's dishes in my sink and I do need to do dishes, and I should do them tonight so that I don't have dishes greeting me when I wake up tomorrow. But I also don't know, like it's a battle in my mind right now. Tonight Andrea wants dishes to be tomorrow Andrea's problem. Tomorrow Andrea probably wouldn't appreciate that, but tomorrow Andrea isn't here right now, so we might not let her make that decision. Anyone else do that? Let me know. I need to sit again. I need to get dinner. I need to go put my watch on charge because all of my rings have just closed. So I need to get this on charge because it's down to 29%, so that needs to be charged up before I go to sleep. And I need to get dinner. So I might do dishes after dinner. That would be a good compromise because I'll need to wash whatever dish I use to heat up the spaghetti. So yeah, I think dinner, start a movie, relax, dishes, relax some more. And that should be a nice night sorted. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Definitely feel like another Christmas movie. Whether it's another Hallmark one or not remains to be seen, but I think I will get Netflix turned on. There are movies on Amazon Prime, and there's probably some Christmas movies on Hulu. So I might try those first. We'll see what I end up watching tonight, but I definitely want to continue the like cozy Christmas romance vibes that we started last night, because yesterday, like, I just finished editing that vlog. It's just, I do like how the vlog turned out. I rambled for like 30 minutes and I managed to cut it down, I think, to about 20 minutes about just like being single at Christmas time and my thoughts on that. But watching back, like, just how cozy the night was, watching the 2 movies that I watched. Like, I don't have that much time because this took me too long to edit. I've probably got about 2 hours, 2.5. So I think I can watch one movie and then probably switch to YouTube and watch some Vlogmas vlogs for the night so that I can get ready for bed at a reasonable time. But yeah, I feel like this has just been a vlog about nothing. I don't feel like I'm talking about that much, but that's just how today has turned out, I suppose. So I'm gonna try to not be self-conscious about that. I'm gonna get my dinner heated up, get cozy back on the couch, and find some lovely movie to watch tonight.
I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here.
is time to wrap up this vlog. I feel like this vlog has not been very long. That will make my job editing it tomorrow a little bit easier though. I just feel like this vlog has been lots of random conversations and snippets of discussions throughout the day, but it's been a kind of rest day for me. Like, editing the vlog took longer than expected, but I have not had the energy or the capacity to really do much or think about much, and yeah, today was a day that I probably wouldn't have vlogged if it wasn't Vlogmas. So I feel like, to paraphrase Forrest Gump, Vlogmas is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And that goes for you and me both. I never know how these vlogs are going to go. You never know what you're gonna get when you watch one. It's just, some vlogs feel like they come together a little bit more smoothly or more easily than others, and others it just feels like I just really have nothing to talk about today. And that's kind of how today was. But I've had a lovely evening. I finished my movie. I ended up watching A Winter Palace with Danica McKellar, who generally I like. Not a fan of this movie though. It was okay. It was a little bit like too silly to be believable in places. There were just things that just kind of made me roll my eyes, and I generally give a lot of leeway on these types of movies. Like, I will usually suspend disbelief and reserve judgment, and you know, I'm not comparing these movies to the best films ever made. Like, I generally set the bar pretty low, and this one couldn't even quite clear that. But I did save a couple movies. I was watching it on Amazon Prime. I found a couple other movies on Amazon Prime that I have added to my watch list. So I'll probably watch those tomorrow and possibly Sunday if I can't watch two tomorrow. But I did have a nice cozy quiet evening watching that movie. So that was really good. And other than that, like, I'm just ready to go to bed. I'm just so tired. I did finally get that email from work, but it turns out that there's no action I have to take right now. It's regarding to my evals. I should have actually like read through the feedback. That would have been helpful. I can do that on my phone. I can access the documents on my phone because I've closed everything down. I've logged out of everything. I've shut down my work laptop, so I will not be turning it back on until January 7th, but I might go into my email on my phone and just, I don't know if I can wait until January to read my evals. Like, there's two things. There's like pros and cons to reading your evals sooner rather than later. Sometimes it helps to read them sooner when it's still fresh in your mind how you feel the semester went. And it can also be nice if you get positive feedback to like end the semester on a positive note. If you get negative feedback, it can be a little bit of a struggle, like then shaking that off. But then it can also be nice to get the negative feedback sooner and have the holidays to distract you. Whereas if you're reading negative feedback right before a new semester starts, then that cannot be so good. So I'll probably be reading my evals on my phone, possibly even tonight before I go to bed. I think it's going to be mostly positive. But yeah, it turns out that the action I need to take is I need to save the PDFs that have been emailed to me, sign them, and then upload them as supporting documents with the rest of my annual evaluation materials. So I don't really have to worry about doing anything with them until January 7th. So I can just truly log off and not think about work for the next 2 weeks. Is it really only going to be 2 full weeks? I've got 2 full weeks off, 3 full weeks before the semester. Well, 3 full weeks from this coming Monday before the semester starts. So I'm going to enjoy every minute of that as much as possible because I am so tired. Like literally the thought of starting the spring semester, I can't even bear that thought right now. Like if you told me that on Monday I had to go back to work and start teaching again, I would collapse. So I need this time off. I really, really, really do. I need to get better at pacing myself throughout the semester, but I don't even think it's an issue of pacing. I just feel like it's just so all-consuming. And then I'm also doing YouTube and writing on top of that. But my job is just so, like, it just fills up every inch in my brain, and I have to like squash space in, like squash the teaching stuff to the side to make room for YouTube and writing thoughts in my brain. Like teaching would just totally fill that space if I let it. It's so overwhelming sometimes. And so I really, really, really need winter break, spring break, summer break to decompress and have space to process my work as a teacher, to think about my classes, to think through feedback. Like it's one of the things that makes the fall semester harder, because I get all this feedback from the fall semester and then I'm going to take the next 2 weeks off, and so I'm really only going to have like 1 week in January before the semester starts to try to process and implement any of the changes that have been suggested. And a lot of what gets suggested at the end of the fall semester, I can't even really fully implement and like make those changes that get suggested until the following fall, when I have the summer to kind of work on things. Now I'm really curious what those evals say. I am going to have to read them before I go to bed. I'm going to get ready for bed and get in bed, and then I'll open them up on my phone and just see what they say. But yeah, it's been a cozy, relaxing, fun night despite the less than stellar movie. I did have a lovely surprise today, both this morning and then again this evening. If you are watching these vlogs and you have bought one of my books this month, you're amazing. If you've bought one of my books in the last couple days, I really adore you. I logged on this morning and I refreshed my sales dashboard, and after having a few days of not having any sales, I had quite a few today, which is just, it just makes me so happy. And then this evening I refreshed it again and the number had gone up a tiny bit more, and that was another copy of Forever Love London, which, if you have bought a copy of Forever Love London, I especially want to thank you, because that book has already exceeded my like good expectations for it. I'd have to double check the numbers, but I created like a good, better, best for that book. I've well exceeded my good. I've almost reached my better number. I'm just thrilled to bits because it is closing in on the total number of sales that Brave Together has had since Brave Together has come out. Although that number has probably gone up slightly, because I know I've sold a few copies of all of the Across the Pond books this month and last month. But it just, whenever you buy one of my books or you watch one of my YouTube videos, when someone subscribes to this channel, it just, all of these things make such a huge difference. And all my analytics are doing really well, and it just feels like you guys are really enjoying Vlogmas, which makes me so happy. And whenever these two areas, YouTube and books, do well and exceed expectations, particularly in terms of income, just remember that it all goes into the Let's Take the Vlogs Back to England fund. Every bit of profit I make after expenses for producing the vlogs, for producing the books, which there's more expenses related to the books than the vlogs, but every penny of profit that I earn goes towards the travel fund to get us back there sometime in 2025. I really hope that is the goal that I am aiming for. So yeah, thank you if you've bought one of the books this month. It really does mean the absolute world to me. The month isn't over yet, so I'm trying to stay optimistic that it will do even better by the end of the month. Books make great gifts. Just saying. I have had some people tell me that they've asked for my books as a Christmas gift to, you know, from their family, that they've asked their family or told their family, like, hey, here's a gift idea. The thought that anyone would want one of my books wrapped under their Christmas tree, like, it doesn't get much better than that as an author. It really doesn't. So thank you a million times. I will shut up about it for now. And I'm just going to shut up in general for tonight, not forever, because that would defeat the purpose of a YouTube channel. But I will stop for now. If you've enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate both of those things. Say hi in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. You can leave me some random food emojis for the trip to Whole Foods this morning. Our question of the day, I would like to know, because I was thinking as I was walking around Whole Foods that, like, the next time I go to Whole Foods, the next time I go to the grocery store will be after Christmas, because Mom did find the oysters. We were able to get the oysters today, so neither of us, no one has to go back on Monday. So this should be the last trip to a grocery store before Christmas. Unless I just feel like running out to Safeway or something. I don't think I'm gonna wanna do that. So yeah, it just feels like after I go back, it's gonna feel different. It's gonna be post-Christmas, and soon all the decorations are gonna come down and all the festive food stuff is gonna go away, and yeah. So my question is, what are your favorite festive foods that you can only get at this time of year? For me, like the festive holiday Christmas limited edition type stuff, for me it's the Whole Foods version of peppermint candy cane Oreos. It's not the Oreo brand, but it's their version. I love them. I love them so much, and they don't sell them outside of Christmas. So that's probably the thing that I like stock up on a little bit. I'll buy like an extra box to get me at least into January and February. So yeah, I think that's my favorite. So let me know what yours is. Give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate both of those things. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. It's going to be the winter solstice vlog, so come back for that. I will see you all then, and thank you very much for watching today. Bye.
Now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring